approximately 5 months of using mini braids to grow my hair, here are some pros and cons I think you should know before you jump into the trend. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angel. Hello. Today's video, very simple. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons of mini braids. As some of you might know, I've been on mini braids for a while and I have grown my hair so much in mini braids. If it's not in my head, I probably think it's a lie, but yeah, we've grown so much hair. And I think I definitely posted a video where I started the mini braids, and I don't know if I showed you guys my braids then, but like, this is how long my braids are now. Guys, this is a lot. I did not expect to grow this much hair in such a short period of time, but yeah, that's where we are. So let's get right into the video. The number one pro, which is the reason why a lot of us are literally on mini braids right now, is that it helps to retain length. It is great for length retention. This is very simple. It's like, you guys know this dried normal broom. I'll show you guys a picture. It's very easy to break one, but it's very hard to break a bunch. People usually use this illustration to explain why being in a group or having a community is important, but I like to use it for hair. It is very hard for your hair to break when it is in braid because it's way thicker. You can see I can stretch it and nothing is happening. It just gives a lot of strength. But if it is on its own, your hair is out and we have single strands, it's very easy for those strands to break. So that's just as simple as it is. If your hair is in mini braids, it won't break, and obviously you're going to retain length. I don't think mini braids on its own helps. I know mini braids on its own do not help to grow hair technically. Like, your hair won't grow faster because you're on mini braids, but your hair will definitely not break. You will retain so much length. By the way, if I'm looking down, my notes are here. Yeah. And the number one con is I don't know, I'm laughing, is that it is very, very difficult to take down. Unlike twists that you just literally separate the twist, this is braids. Braids is very difficult to take down. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. It is what it is. If it would normally take you about an hour to take down your braids, your twist, it will take you, I'm not kidding, it might take you up to 5 to 24 hours to take down your braids. Braids are so annoying to take down, but that's why it is best if you're doing like a very long-term protective style. I'm talking from 4 weeks to 6 weeks. I've seen a lot of people take a particular braid for up to 3 months. I don't know if I've reached that level. I don't think I can right now, but I mean, people do it, so I guess I don't know, I can't say anything about that. But yeah, that's why you should stretch out your hairstyle to at least a month. Like, I feel like the barest minimum should be a month, 4 weeks. Otherwise it should be up to 6 weeks to 5 weeks or whatever. I have personally not taken mine more than 6 weeks because it's already difficult taking it down on its own, so I don't know if it will be harder, and I don't want to find out, to be honest. But yeah, there are certain things that you can use to make the process easier for yourself, like using water, using leave-in conditioners with tons of sleep, using things like flaxseed gel and fenugreek water, things that are slippery that will just help the braids to just separate on its own. So those can help, but even at that, to be honest, it can be a hassle. And if you don't take down your braids properly, you end up losing all the hair that you've attained, because if you're rough on it and you're making your hair to break, especially at the ends, obviously your hair won't grow. It won't appear to have grown, right? So the takedown process is very important, but it is the most difficult part of mini braids, if I do say so myself. Now, the second pro is that it is great for moisture retention. My leave-in conditioner has never lasted this long. Then I used to either leave my hair out, I'll do buns and just tuck in my ends, or I would do twists. And with twists, my hair would usually get dry fast, but with braids I realized that I deep condition my hair every weekend. So I deep condition my hair every week technically, and then I moisturize my hair usually till the next week. There is no need for me to reapply my products, but just because I've been doing this for a very long time, I cannot not reapply my products. I cannot not remoisturize. So I always try to remoisturize about 4 days after I deep condition my hair, and then next time I deep condition my hair again, I'll remoisturize again. But Mini braids are great for moisture retention. Moisture don't leave the braids easily because obviously it's tight, so the moisture is usually there for a longer period of time. Now the second con is that it looks old very, 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 very fast. My hair, I don't want to take this down, but I'll take it down when I'm done with the video and I'll show you guys. This hair is 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. What? It looks so old. And then to make matters worse, I do condition every week, so that would also cause it to look even more frizzy. Like, I did a 3 months mini braids challenge, and this was one of the reasons why a lot of people could not install their braids for up to 3 months, because they are working or they're students or whatever. But then that's why I like to do things like this. If I put this scarf on, whatever is straight at the back is a you problem. It has nothing to do with me. As long as the front is looking good, I'm fine. And I also wear a lot of wigs, I wear a lot of scarves. So if you don't mind using wigs and scarves, or just tying your hair like this to just cover up the frizziness of the hairstyle, then I think you're fine, you're good to go. The third pro, you have very, very clean and easy access to your scalp. So for me, I suffer from very, very itchy scalp, but having access to my scalp, literally there's a lot of scalp showing, right? I have very easy access to my scalp, and it's easy to wash. I get to my scalp very easily. It's easy to do to exfoliate my scalp with scalp scrub. It's easy to use. I usually use anti-dandruff shampoo, anti-dandruff oils, or oils that have lots of mint and tea tree and all of that. So it's easy to just have them into my scalp. Like, I cover a lot of scalp, right? It's very, very easy. And then once you take care of your scalp, obviously your hair will grow better. So that also helps. You're pushing out good hair from your scalp because your scalp is clean, and then the braids is helping you to retain the length. Is that not just perfect? Is that not just perfect combination? Perfect. But the third con is that you do not have access to your hair strand, so you cannot really access your strands except like your ends. You can see how my ends are bad, you guys. I know it's supposed to be coilier than this, I know, but it's getting better anyway. But you can easily access your ends to check for split ends and the rest. But for like your hair strands, especially if you're trying maybe a new leave-in conditioner, a new deep conditioner, a new product, basically, you can't really access your scalp to like examine it and to see if there's anything wrong. But it can still show through your braids. Like, your braids might feel different, so that's kind of like in between. But you don't have access to your hair easily. So that could even go either. It could be a pro, it can be a con. Like, for people like me that have hands, what they call it, hands to hair syndrome, be hands and hair syndrome, it's perfect for me. It's perfect. I perfect. Okay. The fourth pro is that mini braids absorb product very, very, very well, and this kind of links with my second point. I said that it retains moisture very well. So if the products can easily get into your braids, once they're in, that's the thing. Once they're in, because of that, you don't okay, let me just put it as absorb product well slash, or absorb little product well. Yeah, what I'm just saying, what I mean is that you don't need to use too much. Like, if you're using say a leave-in conditioner, for instance, the amount of leave-in conditioner you would use on your braids is way, way, way less than the amount of leave-in conditioner you use on your twists. And this kind of links, it links to the second point, moisture retention. Most of the time your twists are very, very dry, so it needs more product, but your braids are usually very moisturized, so you need less product. Plus, it's braids. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's small. I don't know how to explain this. Oh, this bit of me. It's small, so the amount of products I will use on this particular braid it's not much. Please, I hope you understand what I'm saying, because I'm stressed out. And the fourth con is that because it absorbs product well and doesn't let go of the product easily, if you use products with clays, like you use shampoos that have clays and all of that, you might not get everything out very easily. In fact, I don't think you would. You may not, but most likely you will not get everything out properly. So same thing with like products like chebe, for instance. Unless you are good with that, you don't want all the product to come out. The product will get stuck in between the braids, in between the thing, right? So they won't come out easily. And God help you that whatever product you use is giving you flakes. That flakes is going to remain on your hair until you take down that hair. Okay, so yeah, that's another con. The fifth pro is that mini braids obviously does not get tangled. It doesn't tangle your hair, especially, I feel like at this point I'm just comparing braids and twists, but yeah, it doesn't tangle your hair as much as twist would. For me, I realized that twist tangles my hair so much, and that's one of the reasons why I moved to braids, and I've been loving braids in as much as it has its own wahala, especially the take down process. Take down process is so hard, but I prefer it because of there's no tangles. There's very limited tangles, unless you decide to take down your hair very roughly and then you cause the tangles by yourself. Otherwise, braids don't cause your hair to tangle. And because of that, if you wash your hair in mini braids, your wash gel will be cut into half, because all that time you used to detangle, obviously you're not detangling anything. Like for me, that keeps my hair, this particular hair, it's the first set I let it sit for 6 months before I rebraided to this one. And for that 6 months, 6 weeks, I let it sit for 6 weeks before rebraiding into this particular braid. And in that 6 weeks, I think I washed my hair like 3 times in between. So obviously wash days is like, it's a breeze. Okay, you just wash and then rinse it off and apply your deep conditioner. There's no detangling needed. And the fifth con is that it causes your hair to look like what I call spider legs. If you don't pack your hair well or wrap your hair well, especially when you go to bed, the next day you have spider legs. Your hair is flying and greeting everybody that you are passing. And the best way to just tame that is to just, once you moisturize your hair, just go ahead and put your hair in a low bun or in a scarf when you're going to bed. That's the best way to just reduce that spider legs. If you do like high buns, like here, by the time you take it down, the hair will just be like this. That's what it's gonna look like. But if you do low bun, even if the ends will still be waving at everybody, at least it's a bit down. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but yeah. And then this is like a bonus point. So this is kind of like in between, depending on what you like or what you don't mind, is that mini braids looks like locks. So if you don't mind that frizzy look, you really like that locks look, but you don't want to be committed to locks, mini braids is the best. But I know for some people they might just be like their hair looks too frizzy and they might not really like it, but it looks like locks after a while, and I think it's very beautiful. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was very helpful to you. Do let me know if I forgot any points or you have any points, like is it a pro or a con. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye. My notes are here. Yeah. Oh god.